Ladies and gentlemen, we are well on our way to our 3rd anniversary. And in celebration of that, we need to look at our history. And the man about to be sat to my right is a big part of that history. One of the founding members of Pro Wrestling Karnage. Ladies and gentlemen, your special guest commentator for this match, Mr. David Jones. David Jones will be joining me for this evening's festivities. But before we get to this match, Dav, I've got to say one thing, it's very important. Over to you, Richard, in the ring.
Yes, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall. Introducing our official, Richard Roberts.
A debuting official in this triple threat match.
Introducing to the ring first.
This kind of match is very, very dangerous, Dav. You don't have to be involved in the decision to lose it. You also don't necessarily need to be involved in the match to win it.
No, exactly. You can literally sit on the outside for the entire match and just jump in at the end.
Hailing from Swansea City, he is the leader of the Church of Vane. He is Pro Wrestling one and only flawless one.
My house, baby girl.
Alexander Vane, fresh off a hard-fought match yesterday against Japanese sensation Mochizuki Jr. You can see he's got a bit of a gash on his chest there, Dav. He's a little bit beaten up, is Alexander Vane.
Yes, but Alexander Vane has to be confident coming into this match. He is on a winning streak.
Inside of here in Karnage, of course he is.
Beat Josh Holly and Big Bubba Quaid in his last 2 shows.
He absolutely has, but will he be able to transfer those victories to a victory again tonight? Winning 2 separate matches is one thing. Beating 2 opponents at once is a completely different matter.
Come on, get quick!
Go on, Kenny. Go on, Kenny. I like Kenny Mantra. He's a good guy. He's the heartbeat of professional
Kenny
wrestling.
Mantra. Where's my high five?
I don't know. I don't know. He's a bit rude. He's a bit rude.
He's a bit rude. But this man is one of the fans' favourites here in Pro Wrestling Karnage. He has had fantastic matches against the likes of JJ Roberts. He was in the first ever Karnage show in a match against Stevie Jones and JJ Roberts in a triple threat match.
One important thing to know about that match is who the winner was.
Come on, guys!
Kenny Mantra did not succeed in that match. Will history come to repeat itself tonight?
Well, we'll have to wait and see the end of this match. But Kenny Mantra has as good a chance as anybody.
Former Outbreak champion, the heartbeat, Kenny Mantra.
And introducing to the ring last.
Oh, how I have missed this song, but oh, how I have not missed this man. The Whiskey Chaser, one of the most devious men in Karnage, and dare I say Welsh history.
Oh yeah, this man, he's a veteran of the game.
That's what I'm talking about. You looking at
Yeah, this man is a veteran of the game here in Wales. He's one of the most respected wrestlers in Wales. Not one of the most liked because of the way he goes about his business. But when he gets in that ring, there's very few that can match him.
There are very few that can come anywhere near to matching Martyn Grant. One of the best all-round talents in this country, but he's stepping in there with 2 people that look to rival him in that regard.
Yes, this man has been a champion in pretty much every company he's wrestled for. This match here, if he can win this match, he'll put him well on the way to a championship match here in this company, I'm sure.
Well, Martyn Grant coming off a defeat, unfortunately, in October to the Karnage champion, James Ellis. That's the closest he's got to gold here, but he is looking to maybe reset himself a little bit. And what better way to do it than by beating 2 opponents in the same night?
two very elite opponents in the same night. Two of the top here in Karnage.
That goes without saying. And now, anything you can do, I can do better. Is Kenny Mantra going to do it? There he is. We've got a pose off.
We've got a pose off. Get comfortable, boys. It's going to be a long match.
Paint me like one of your Russian girls. French girls, one of your girls.
Oh, we're going to get Rich in on it.
He is the most flawless referee in all the land. And Alex Vane, not so happy about it.
Neither is Martyn Grant, to be honest.
Martyn Grant's very rarely happy with anything a referee has to do or say.
Well, yeah, to be honest.
Unless it's raising his arm in victory, of course. And now this triple threat is underway. It's going to be very interesting to see what tactics these competitors pick up in this match.
Yeah, definitely. This could be a defining match for these wrestlers in this match. Get a win here and... Oh, we're going in for a pin cover.
Already?
1, 2, no.
Martyn Grant now into a schoolboy of his own.
Everyone trying to get the win here early.
Looks like we might be seeing the early formation of an alliance between Martyn Grant and Alexander Vane. How important is an alliance in a match like this?
Oh, it's critical. If you can get an alliance in a match like this, you can take out one of the opponents before the match, you know, pretty much gets too far into it. And then it's just a one-on-one match then, and all you got to do is beat one person instead of two.
If you can take one opponent out of the equation, it becomes infinitely easier for yourself. Of course, a wrestler of this standard, of this caliber, even a one-on-one match isn't easy going, but Kenny Mantra...
Double clothesline, beautiful there by Kenny Mantra.
Lightning quick. The heartbeat, the blood is pumping right now for Kenny Mantra as he's sent off the ropes. Duck under. Lovely jawbreaker and a
Beautiful
drop kick.
drop kick there by Kenny Mantra on Alexander Vane. Kenny Mantra in the driving seat at the moment in this triple threat match.
It's very early to tell, too early maybe to predict, but if I was a betting man, I would put a lot of money on Kenny Mantra. Well, I'd put a lot of money on Martyn Grant, actually.
You can't forget Martyn Grant is one of the most cunning wrestlers in Wales.
He is, but he's also very used to being in a tag team. Multi-time tag team champion. He is the current Slam Masters heavyweight champion. I can't take that from him, but he has spent a lot of his career in tag teams, whether it was with his brother as part of the Valley Boys or with Mark Daniels as part of High and Mighty. This man has spent a lot of time looking for that hot tag. And
you mentioned he's the current Slam Master champion. In that reign, he has defeated the likes of Doug Williams and Joel Redman.
Before you can get to that, the crowd's getting involved. We love a bit of audience participation. What is this? Stand up. Oh, that's a low chop.
That was a little low chop.
Oh my God. I'm fairly sure that would get a DQ in a regular match, but it's a triple threat. No DQ.
Right to the eyes there by
Martyn Grant taking advantage of that no DQ rule, Dad.
Yes.
Into the post he goes. Face to the metal.
Oh, Alexander Vane coming in, big shot. Laying those hands in. But now Kenny Mantra comes back at him.
These two men slugging it out on the outside of the ring early. Martyn Grant has not moved since his head collided with that ring post.
Yeah, Martyn Grant's on the floor to my right. He has not moved a muscle since he went face first into the post.
And that man has a lot of muscles to move.
He does.
And now we go, turn our attentions again. Kenny Mantra and Alexander Vane. Kenny Mantra maybe looking to give Alexander Vane a taste of what Martyn Grant has dealt with. Head right into the ring post.
Nice counter there by Alexander Vane.
Telling the ring crew to move out of the way.
Oh, and
security has to move. Into the wall he goes. Come on! Referee powerless to stop this. A triple threat match cannot end outside the ring. It is not falls count anywhere.
You got to get one of these men in the ring. Martyn Grant still hasn't moved.
Well, he's moving now at the behest of Kenny Mantra.
He has no choice in the matter.
Into the ring he goes. But Alexander Vane slowly, gingerly, but slowly getting back up to his feet, grabbing the foot of Kenny Mantra and allowing a shoulder charge.
Shoulder charge into the turnbuckle.
The Whiskey Chaser hoping to chase this victory and that winner's purse all the way back to the bank.
And that hurt so much more than a normal shoulder charge. He had nowhere to go.
He was caught in between a rock and a hard place, or a rock hard body of Martyn Grant and a hard place being that turnbuckle. Body slam from Alexander Vane.
Beautifully hit, might I add.
Everything this man does, he says, is beautiful. And now Martyn Grant. Body slam of his own.
Seems we've got a body slam challenge going on here in the middle of this match.
Trying to one-up each other.
I'm sure a helicopter's going to land at any moment.
I'm not, okay. Going for a suplex is Alexander Vane. What do you mean?
Body slam challenge
good, right?
on a ship.
That's pretty good. Huh?
Oh yes, Lex Luger, of course. Yes. Forgive me, I'm looking at one Adonis in the ring. I don't need to think about another. Martyn Grant now lifts Kenny Mantra up.
Holding him in midair, suspending him, the strength of Martyn Grant.
The blood is rushing to the head of Kenny Mantra now. How strong is Martyn Grant right now?
It's ridiculous.
Alexander Vane has lost count. It's been a while. And down he goes.
You're welcome.
Take a bow, Martyn Grant.
Taking a bow for the crowd here. Not particularly on his side, this crowd, I'm not going to say.
Well, I mean, I think they should be. Martyn Grant is a very talented wrestler. You don't always have to agree with the tactics to acknowledge how talented a man is.
Kenny Mantra needs to find a way back into this match. It's turning into a bit of a mauling, I'm not going to lie.
Starting to look a little ugly for Kenny Mantra.
See some cool flippy stuff. He's gonna do it. Come on. Something cool. Yeah, watch this. Something cool.
Oh, we're going to see some cool flippy stuff from Martyn Grant.
Ready? Watch this.
Oh!
Big punch to the face.
Don't need flippy stuff.
No flips, just fists. That was a gesture. Martyn Grant not making many friends here, but you don't need friends when you can get a win.
No, exactly. You don't make money with friends, you make money with wins.
You do indeed.
Especially in this business. Can Kenny Mantra get back into this, or will the heartbeat of professional wrestling flatline here tonight?
That was very good. Very good.
Go for it. Ready? Yep.
You've seen high and might now get ready for low and sturdy. Martyn Grant running into the corner.
Kenny Mantra evading another move, and they both go into the corner.
Oh!
That is unfortunate.
Right in the handbags. Oh.
Alexander Vane will be talking at a higher octave, but Kenny Mantra's fired up now. Taking it to Martyn Grant, but Martyn Grant fires back.
That's, we know that Alexander Vane's going to be an opera singer by the end of tonight. Sling blade from Kenny Mantra. As quickly as the tides turn, Kenny Mantra on top in this match. But how long will it last?
Well, he's got to make the most of this at the moment. With Alexander Vane out of commission at this second in time, he has got to make the most of this. Because if they start teaming up again, that could be it for Kenny Mantra in this match.
Kenny Mantra looking maybe for a TKO on Martyn Grant. But Alexander Vane coming to the help of the man who just headbutted him in the undesirables.
Yes. And now we're going for a double suplex here.
Maybe it's a bonding exercise in some places, I'm not sure. Double suplex. And Alexander Vane trying to sneak into the cover. Only one man can win in this match, Dav.
Only one man can win, and I don't think Martyn Grant would be too impressed if he thinks that Alexander Vane is trying to get this win from under his nose.
Well, we've heard of stealing a victory many times in this business. Alexander Vane was looking to do just that.
Oh, now Martyn Grant in the handbags. Kenny Mantra trying to build up some more steam, trying to get back into this match. The crowd firmly behind Kenny Mantra.
If Martyn Grant and Alexander Vane don't come out with a victory tonight, at least we know they've got a future as a high alto double act.
Massive superplex.
Driving Martyn Grant down to the canvas, and that's not an easy landing by any stretch of the imagination.
Kenny Mantra here, building up a head of steam, sending Vane into the ropes, big clothesline. Send him into the other turnbuckle.
Hold the back elbow.
No. Not today, boys and girls. Not today.
Over he goes.
Vane out into the crowd.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but you got to think that Alexander Vane, has to be fighting through some of the effect of that match with Mochizuki yesterday. He went through a wall with that man.
You do not fight a man like Mochizuki and come out of it 100% and then have a triple threat the next match.
You do not. Not with the amount of chops that man sustained. His chest right now must have a gaping hole in it. But what is Kenny Mantra thinking of right now?
Kenny Mantra taking to the sky and taking out both Martyn Grant and Alexander Vane.
Suicide dive, and it has 2 victims. But who is he going to take in the ring? Who does he think is worse off? Martyn Grant draws the short straw.
Kenny needs to hurry up here because he currently has a one-on-one match right now.
If he can capitalize, he could finish it right now. But he wasn't quite quick enough. Vane and Martyn Grant again using these underhanded tactics, Dad.
No disqualification in triple threat match. It's all legal. All the referee has to do is count the pinfall.
You do what you've got to do.
Frankensteiner.
From the top rope, no less.
Alexander Vane breaking up the pin.
What are you doing? Working again. I had it won. Team my ass.
Referee almost got on the bad side of that one.
I don't think Vane's going to be very happy with that.
I don't think he will. He almost slapped the man bun off him. Alexander Vane now firing shots at the Whiskey Chaser. Ducks under. Ripcord forearm. Charging underneath he goes. And once again, takes him down.
Takes him down. Alexander Vane now is in the driving seat in this match. Super kick. Maybe a supermodel kick in Alexander Vane's case.
You said it yourself. That's no secret, Victoria. Rocket kick from Kenny Mantra. Kick caught there, but hold on. Standing.
Sliced bread.
Sliced bread. But it wasn't it.
Wasn't enough to take down Alexander Vane here. With Martyn Grant out of this match, this is now a one-on-one match.
He's not out of this match, it's Martyn Grant. That is the Slam Masters heavyweight champion, Martyn Grant. He's never out of this match. He's never out of this match.
Well, he's not in
the only thing that's out of this match is his hairline, and that's about it. TKO from Kenny Mantra. And Alexander Vane may be out for the count. Kenny Mantra, in his latest match here in Karnage against JJ Roberts, he finished it off by going to the top rope for a frog splash. But hold a minute!
Oh,
schoolboy pin!
Come on, he's got the ropes.
No disqualification!
Martyn Grant steals the victory here tonight. Kenny Mantra and Alex Vane cannot believe that Martyn Grant just basically stole this match.
Genius level intellect from Martyn Grant. Commiserations to Kenny Mantra and Alexander Vane. But Dav, what a match.
What a match. That is what you get when you're a veteran of this game. The experience that Martyn Grant has. Managing to get the victory here tonight over 2 very good competitors.
It's a victory for Martyn Grant. See, this is what you get when you show respect to legends like Martyn Grant.
I have a lot of respect for Martyn Grant.
Well, you didn't have any in that match, that's all I'm going to say. But respect is due for both Alexander Vane and Kenny Mantra. Alexander Vane, it's worth saying, was on a winning streak going into this match, and technically didn't lose this one. No win, but no loss for Alexander Vane. However, it is a loss.
For Kenny Mantra?
It's a loss for Kenny Mantra. We're going to have to see how he rebounds from here.
He's going to have to do something massive to rebound from this. This is a huge loss for Kenny Mantra.
It is indeed, but a huge win for Martyn Grant. Dav, it's been a pleasure having you here.
Thank you for having me.
Hopefully we can revisit more duels from the Karnage history as the weeks go on and the months go on, heading in to our 3rd anniversary, the 4th mutation.